Question 1. What is the total estimated cost approved for the National Quantum Mission (NQM) by the Cabinet? The correct answer is option B, 6,000 crores rupees. Explanation: the National Quantum Mission (NQM) was approved by the Cabinet in 2023 at a total cost of about 6,000 crores rupees. This mission aims to seed, nurture, and scale up scientific and industrial R&D in quantum technology. Question 2. Which department is the primary implementing agency for the National Quantum Mission (NQM)? The correct answer is option C, Department of Science and Technology. Explanation: the Department of Science and Technology (DST) under the Ministry of Science and Technology is the implementing agency for the National Quantum Mission (NQM). The mission's duration is from 2023 to 24 to 2030 to 31. Question 3. The National Quantum Mission (NQM) has an approved duration from 2023 to 24 to which financial year? The correct answer is option D, 2030 to 31. Explanation: the National Quantum Mission (NQM) has an approved duration of 2023 to 24 to 2030 to 31. This long-term commitment reflects the strategic importance of quantum technology for India's scientific and industrial future. Question 4. Consider the following statements regarding the National Quantum Mission (NQM). 1. It aims to develop intermediate-scale quantum computers with a range of 50 to 1000 physical qubits. 2. It targets satellite-based secure quantum communications over a range of 500 kilometers within India. 3. The Mission Coordination Cell (MCC) will function under the overall supervision of the Mission Technology Research Council (MTRC). Which of the statements given above are correct? The correct answer is option B, 1 and 3 only. Explanation: Statement 1 is correct. One of the targets of NQM is developing intermediate-scale quantum computers with a range of 50 to 1000 physical qubits. Statement 2 is incorrect. The mission targets satellite-based secure quantum communications over a range of 2000 kilometers within India and with other countries, not 500 kms. Statement 3 is correct. The Mission Coordination Cell (MCC) will function under the overall supervision and guidance of the Mission Technology Research Council (MTRC), coordinating with the Mission Secretariat, Department of Science and Technology (DST). Question 5. How many thematic hubs (T-hubs) are planned to be set up under the National Quantum Mission (NQM)? The correct answer is option C, 4. Explanation: the National Quantum Mission (NQM) plans for the setting up of 4 thematic hubs (T-hubs) in top academic and national R&D institutes. These hubs will focus on specific domains of quantum technology. Question 6. Under the National Quantum Mission (NQM), thematic hubs (T-hubs) are planned in which of the following domains? 1. Quantum computing. 2. Quantum materials and devices. 3. Quantum communication. 4. Quantum biology. Select the correct answer using the code given below. The correct answer is option A, 1, 2 and 3 only. Explanation: the 4 domains for the thematic hubs (T-hubs) under the National Quantum Mission (NQM) are quantum computing, quantum materials and devices, quantum communication, and quantum sensing and metrology. Therefore, Statement 4, quantum biology, is not one of the specified domains. Question 7. With reference to quantum technology, consider the following statements. 1. Quantum computers calculate with qubits, which can represent 0 and 1 simultaneously. 2. Quantum coherence refers to the ability of a quantum system to maintain a well-defined quantum state over time without external disturbances. 3. Quantum supremacy is the experimental demonstration of a quantum computer's dominance over classical computers for certain calculations. Which of the statements given above are correct? The correct answer is option D, 1, 2 and 3. Explanation: all three statements are correct. 1. Quantum computers calculate with qubits, which, unlike classical bits, can represent 0 and 1 simultaneously due to superposition. 2. Quantum coherence is indeed the ability of a quantum system to maintain a well-defined quantum state over time without being affected by outside disturbances. This property is crucial for quantum technologies. 3. Quantum supremacy is defined as the experimental demonstration of a quantum computer's dominance and advantage over classical computers by performing calculations previously impossible at unmatched speeds. Question 8. The term QKD mentioned in the context of National Quantum Mission stands for. The correct answer is option A, quantum key distribution. Explanation: QKD stands for quantum key distribution. It is a method that enables two parties to share information in a secure way, leveraging the principles of quantum mechanics to ensure that any attempt to eavesdrop is detectable. The NQM aims to develop intercity quantum key distribution over 2000 kilometers. Question 9. Consider the following statements regarding quantum computing compared to classical computing. 1. Quantum computers typically have high error rates due to susceptibility to noise. 2. The power of quantum computers increases exponentially in proportion to the number of qubits. 3. Classical computers are generally better suited for tasks like optimization problems and simulations. Which of the statements given above are correct? The correct answer is option B, 1 and 2 only. Explanation: statement 1 is correct. Quantum computers are highly susceptible to noise, example, electromagnetic signals, temperature changes, and thus have high error rates. In contrast, classical computers have low error rates. Statement 2 is correct. The power of quantum computers increases exponentially in proportion to the number of qubits, offering significant computational advantages for specific problems. For classical computers, power increases in a 1-1 relationship with the number of transistors. Statement 3 is incorrect. Quantum computers are well suited for tasks like optimization problems, data analysis, and simulations, while classical computers are best suited for most everyday processing tasks. Question 10. The world's first ever AI Safety Summit was held at Bletchley Park in which country? The correct answer is option B, United Kingdom. Explanation: the world's first ever AI Safety Summit was held at Bletchley Park in London, United Kingdom. This historic summit led to the adoption of the Bletchley Declaration, focusing on the safe and responsible development of artificial intelligence. Question 11. The Bletchley Declaration, adopted at the first AI Safety Summit, is primarily concerned with. The correct answer is option B, assessing risks associated with AI. Explanation: the Bletchley Declaration is the world's first agreement on artificial intelligence, AI, safety. It pledges signatory countries, including India, to work together to assess the risks associated with AI and ensure its responsible development. It was signed by 28 countries and the European Union. Question 12. Which of the following Indian AI models is mentioned as an example of generative AI? The correct answer is option B, CRISPR. Explanation: the text mentions CRISPR, India's AI model, as an example of generative AI, alongside other models like OpenAI's ChatGPT, Google's Bard, Sora, and DALL.E. Generative AI uses deep learning models to create high-quality content. Question 13. With reference to generative AI, consider the following statements. 1. It uses deep learning models to create high-quality content like text and speech. 2. GPT, Generative Pre-trained Transformers, belongs to the family of large language models, LLM. 3. Graphical processing units, GPUs, play a key role in its development. Which of the statements given above are correct? The correct answer is option D, 1, 2 and 3. Explanation: all three statements are correct. 1. Generative AI indeed uses deep learning models to create high-quality content such as text, speech, and images. 2. GPT, Generative Pre-trained Transformers, is explicitly stated to belong to the family of large language models, LLM, which are machine learning models based on neural networks. 3. Graphical processing units, GPUs, play a key role in the training and operation of complex deep learning models, including those used in generative AI, due to their parallel processing capabilities. Question 14. What is the term for highly capable general-purpose AI models that can perform a wide variety of tasks, exceeding the capabilities of most advanced models? The correct answer is option B, Frontier AI. Explanation: Frontier AI refers to highly capable general-purpose AI models that can perform a wide variety of tasks and exceed the capabilities of most advanced models. Multimodal AI combines multiple inputs, example, text-to-speech, to solve complex tasks. Question 15. Consider the following differences between machine learning, ML, and deep learning. 1. Deep learning is an advanced ML methodology, while not all ML is deep learning. 2. ML typically requires manual selection and extraction of features, whereas deep learning can self-learn using feedback from known errors. 3. Deep learning generally requires a lower data volume compared to ML. Which of the statements given above are correct? The correct answer is option A, 1 and 2 only. Explanation: Statement 1 is correct. Deep learning is indeed an advanced machine learning (ML) methodology, meaning all deep learning is ML, but not all ML is deep learning. Statement 2 is correct. In ML, features often need to be manually selected and extracted from raw data. Deep learning, utilizing neural networks, is able to self-learn by using feedback from known errors, reducing the need for manual feature engineering. Statement 3 is incorrect. Deep learning is more complex and typically requires a very high data volume for effective training, whereas ML can operate with lower data volumes. Question 16. Which country bloc has enacted the world's first comprehensive AI law? The correct answer is option C, European Union. Explanation: The European Union AI Act is recognized as the world's first comprehensive AI law. This landmark legislation aims to regulate AI systems based on their risk level, ensuring safety and fundamental rights. Question 17. The New Delhi Declaration was adopted by which multi-stakeholder initiative focused on bridging the gap between theory and practice on AI? The correct answer is option B, Global Partnership on Artificial Intelligence, GPAI. Explanation: The New Delhi Declaration was adopted by the Global Partnership on Artificial Intelligence, GPAI. GPAI is a multi-stakeholder initiative that aims to bridge the gap between theory and practice on AI by supporting cutting-edge research and applied activities on AI-related priorities. India hosted the GPAI Summit in December 2023. Question 18. What is the name of India's National Artificial Intelligence Portal? The correct answer is option B, INDII. Explanation: India's National Artificial Intelligence Portal is named INDII. It has been launched as a one-stop digital platform for AI-related developments in India, serving as a central hub for AI news, articles, research, and initiatives. Question 19. The Hiroshima AI Process, HAP, is an initiative established through a G7 working group in cooperation with which organizations? The correct answer is option B, OECD and GPAI. Explanation: the Hiroshima AI Process, HAP, will be established through a G7 working group in cooperation with the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, OECD, and the Global Partnership on Artificial Intelligence, GPAI. This initiative aims to address the governance of advanced AI systems. Question 20. A machine learning program that makes decisions in a manner similar to the human brain using processes that mimic biological neurons is known as a. The correct answer is option C, neural network. Explanation: a neural network, also known as artificial neural networks, ANNs, or simulated neural networks, SNNs, is a machine learning program or model that makes decisions in a manner similar to the human brain. It uses processes that mimic the way biological neurons work together to identify phenomena, weigh options, and arrive at conclusions. Question 21. With reference to neural networks, consider the following statements. 1. They are sometimes called artificial neural networks, ANNs, or simulated neural networks, SNNs. 2. Every neural network consists of an input layer, one or more hidden layers, and an output layer. 3. Convolutional neural networks, CNNs, and recurrent neural networks, RNNs, are types of neural networks. Which of the statements given above are correct? The correct answer is option D, 1, 2 and 3. Explanation: all three statements are correct. 1. Neural networks are indeed sometimes called artificial neural networks, ANNs, or simulated neural networks, SNNs, reflecting their inspiration from biological neural systems. 2. Every neural network consists of layers of nodes, or artificial neurons, an input layer, one or more hidden layers, and an output layer. 3. There are different types of neural networks, including feed-forward neural networks, or multilayer perceptrons, MLPs, convolutional neural networks, CNNs, and recurrent neural networks, RNNs, each suited for different types of tasks. Question 22. Deepfakes are primarily created using which form of artificial intelligence? The correct answer is option B, deep learning. Explanation: deepfakes use a form of artificial intelligence called deep learning to make images or videos of fake events that haven't happened. While deep learning is a subset of machine learning, the specific technology enabling deepfakes is deep learning. Question 23. The Union government recently issued an advisory to social media intermediaries concerning the identification of. The correct answer is option B, misinformation and deepfakes. Explanation: the Union government issued an advisory to social media intermediaries to identify misinformation and deepfakes. This move highlights the growing concern over the spread of manipulated content and its potential impact on public discourse and safety. Question 24. The National Quantum Mission, NQM, was approved by the Cabinet in which year? The correct answer is option C, 2023. Explanation: the National Quantum Mission, NQM, was approved by the Cabinet in 2023. This approval marked a significant step for India in advancing its capabilities in quantum technology. Question 25. Which of the following is an example of a generative AI model mentioned in the text? The correct answer is option D, all of the above. Explanation: the text explicitly lists OpenAI's ChatGPT, Google's Bard, Sora, Doll.E, and Kritrim, India's AI model, as examples of generative AI models. Generative AI uses deep learning models to create high-quality content like text, speech, and images. Question 26. Which of the following principles are fundamental to the operation of quantum computers? 1. Superposition. 2. Entanglement. 3. Binary physical state. Select the correct answer using the code given below. The correct answer is option B, 1 and 2 only. Explanation: statements 1 and 2 are correct. Quantum computers are based on principles like superposition and entanglement. Superposition allows a qubit to exist in multiple states simultaneously, while entanglement links the states of multiple qubits. Statement 3 is incorrect. A binary physical state, 1 and 0, is characteristic of classical physics and classical computing, where an object exists in one place at one time, representing either 0 or 1, but not both simultaneously. Question 27. The European Union AI Act is significant because it is. The correct answer is option B, the world's first comprehensive AI law. Explanation: the European Union AI Act is notable as the world's first comprehensive AI law. It provides a legal framework for AI, categorizing systems by risk and imposing obligations on providers and users to ensure safety, transparency, and non-discrimination. Question 28. The Mission Coordination Cell, MCC, for the National Quantum Mission, NQM, will work in coordination with which department? The correct answer is option C, Department of Science and Technology. Explanation: the Mission Coordination Cell, MCC, will be set up as a coordinating agency for the National Quantum Mission, NQM, and will work in coordination with the Mission Secretariat, Department of Science and Technology, DST. It will function under the overall supervision of the Mission Technology Research Council, NTRC. Question 29. The Global Partnership on Artificial Intelligence, GPAI, is a multi-stakeholder initiative that aims to. The correct answer is option B, bridge the gap between theory and practice on AI. Explanation: the Global Partnership on Artificial Intelligence, GPAI, is a multi-stakeholder initiative that aims to bridge the gap between theory and practice on AI by supporting cutting-edge research and applied activities on AI-related priorities. India is a founding member of GPAI and hosted its summit in 2023. Question 30. Which of the following statements about deepfakes are correct? 1. They involve replacing a person in an original video image with someone else using an algorithm. 2. They can only manipulate faces and not sounds or speech. 3. They utilize deep learning, a form of artificial intelligence. Select the correct answer using the code given below. The correct answer is option C, 1 and 3 only. Explanation: statement 1 is correct. Deepfakes refer to a video image that has been edited using an algorithm to replace a person in the original video image with someone else, making it look authentic. Statement 2 is incorrect. Deepfakes can be an imitation of a face, body, sound, speech, environment, or any other personal information manipulated to create an impersonation. They are not limited to just faces. Statement 3 is correct. Deepfakes use a form of artificial intelligence called deep learning to create images of fake events that haven't happened.